Let's what's up, people? What is up? What is up? What is up? What is up, baby? David Johnson, Justin Roberts. What is up, guys? Do a little prize picks, a little talk there, and then we're going to talk the rest of the Major League Baseball slate for today. What are you guys up to? We have a little TikTok going on as well. Not too worried about that, but we'll start doing a little TikTok as well. What's going on, people? We're going to do a little bit of breakdown in the games, and we're going to go over prize picks for today. We're going to do one together. What's up, AO? Follow on YouTube, TikTok, people, if you're not on YouTube. Make sure you guys go give a follow on YouTube. We're going to be, I'll be probably gearing more of the chat directly over towards YouTube. You guys know I'm a Tampa Bay fan, okay? Don't judge any of this on my big game tonight. I'm a Tampa Bay fan. I'm also allowed to have fan favorite teams as well. So we're going to be breaking down the games today. If you're not over on the YouTube channel, make sure you guys do jump over there. And I just dropped my phone for TikTokers. That should be good to leave it right there. But guys, we are going to break down a prize picks for today. Lightning winning the whole series plus 160. Avalanche always chokes. Yeah, man, it's going to be a tough series. I'm going to touch on the series price as well. We're actually going to break down a couple things today. I think it's a great opportunity. Diehard Bolts fan here, but I don't see us taking down the Avs, Steve says. I mean, it's definitely going to be tough, right? It's definitely going to be tough, but I'll tell you, like I tell a lot of my friends as well. I get, you know, at the end of the day, I'm still kind of human, and we get a lot of people that ask a lot of questions. Everyone knows that I'm a big sports bettor, even outside of this lovely stuff. And a lot of people ask my opinion on stuff, and you can run numbers and data nonstop through what we all know. But sometimes it's better to just see some of these games, right? Be there. All right, I got the chat up now for, all right, the guys in TikTok, we're like wobbling over here. I don't know how to do that. But give me one more second. I'll fix this one last time, hopefully. There we go. Country girl says, can I be your girlfriend? What the hell? Glockman, what's going on, buddy? What is going on, people? Avalanche, good team. Chemistry like the Lightning, only team to go 3 championships in a row. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to be tough. We're going to look at a couple series price. And that's exactly what we're going to lead off with here in the segment. I love some of the things we have in the works for you, especially my crazy YouTubers. We're going to be doing a little bit more stuff for the YouTube premiums coming up here with a week, like a work week, Monday through Friday, kind of more of a podcast style stuff for you guys to interact with. I know a lot of people kind of do a lot of things on TikTok, and that's cool and all. I guess, but YouTube is the real viewers, right? That's like real people going into your page, clicking on it. TikTok is just so much, click and go stuff. Sorry about the boxes everywhere and stuff. I'm still getting things together in order here. Abs sweep, someone says over in TikTok. I mean, they definitely could. They have the offensive powerhouse to do it. But we're going to get into some of the other stuff. Guys, if you're not going to follow along, I have my picks from You Got Any website. Yes, I got a website. And there's no way you're on my YouTube channel and don't know the website. I almost want to direct you to maybe like a mod, Glockman. Maybe someone could put that in there. Yeah, it's pretty hot here too, Glockman. 99 degrees. I live in northern Florida, so it's freaking hot here, man. But if you're on the YouTube channel, you should definitely know the website. There's no way. I'll put it in the chat. We do have a play of the month today. I'm excited for that game. And I know half the people, or if not more in this chat, are probably on that game as well. And obviously this is when you need to step up and win big games for clients. So anyways, I'm going to throw it in the chat here and then we're going to get right onto it. If you're not involved with prize picks, we're going to do a prize picks play today as well. I'm going to break down one that I'm on. I actually have a couple. I have one that is a two-teamer or a two-player prop. And then I have one that I want to go 5. So if you guys aren't on Prize Picks, download Prize Picks app. And when you sign up, use the promo code GHOSTPICKS and you get a free day package using that promo code. All you got to do is send me a screenshot of you signed up with our promo code. And I appreciate that. So let's get into a little bit of Major League Baseball today. Some of the stuff that we were looking at later in the later games. And there's a ton. There's a ton of value in Major League Baseball today. We have 2 plays today. You guys know my style of sports betting. I'm usually only 1, 2, sometimes 3 max games. Yesterday we had 4. Should have been a 4-0 clean sweep, but they're going very well. Obviously, we are I think 58-18 to start the year. And we're very selective with it. Don't understand why is it not offered in Indiana. Prize Picks is coming. It is growing. It is expanding. It's in Canada. I just think with a lot of the states and stuff like that, a lot of things need to get passed. Slowly but surely, Glockman, like everything else, I'm sure it will be in Indiana. But a game that I kind of want to touch on is this Yankees and Rays game. Very, very good matchup today. Arizona, yeah, Angel Diaz. I believe it is in Arizona. I will pin my Prize Picks bit, which will send you right over to their app here when we get into that. But we kind of want to touch on the Rays and Yankees game. And that's the first game we're going to jump into because there's tremendous value in this game. So let me know what you guys think. I think current line is still sitting around 130. Or something of that nature, 140. I'm going to bring that up right now. I know that was almost a premium. Yeah, so 141 here, sitting with the Yankees. And it's been up and down this series, right? I think the Yankees are ahead in this series just slightly, which is great. But McClanahan has been probably the best pitcher in Major League Baseball. McClanahan. Justin Roberts, I'm wearing a hoodie. I always wear hoodies. I have nothing else to say. It's probably over 100 degrees here. I always wear hoodies. Always, always, always. McClanahan, I think, is one of the best pitchers in Major League Baseball. Well, he is for sure. But the reason why I like the Yankees in this game, is just because of the bullpen. Nestor Cortez, certain select few games, you take him out one of those innings. This guy's probably the best pitcher in Major League Baseball. By no means is he out there to make people strike out. He's a ground ball pitcher. He does have a lot of strikeouts, 64 and 71. Not a heavy on the walks, 0.92. Obviously, McClanahan is very good with his whip as well. But I'm all in on the relief pitchers and the closers for the Yankees here. I think the Yankees get the job done yet again. They're 27-7 at home. Getting them for under $1.50, I think in my eyes, is just a plain steal. And it's pretty evenly bet, by the way. We have some people in TikTok as well. Make sure you guys go over to the YouTube. It's way, way better over there. But I like McClanahan. I think he's a great pitcher. If you're really looking more in depth here, I think we're seeing the first 5 at 3. I like that to go under. If this game's going over, it's going to be after 5 innings. But most importantly, the end of this game, I love the New York Yankees to get the job done on the money line. I don't know what it is about the Yankees this year. Sometimes they'll go out, they'll hit a bunch of ground balls, couple line drives. You know, they'll let Gallo bat time after time and strike out and ruin the mojo of an inning. But I just think that they're too good right now. 45-16, best team in Major League Baseball right now, under $1.50. There's no way. With some of these relief pitchers that they're bringing in too, it's kind of scary when the Yankees are going to be pretty healthy. This was almost a premium play for me. I love the Yankees today. So Yankees minus $1.40. I love it. It is not a public bet at all whatsoever. McClanahan is a phenomenal pitcher. He's a lefty. 7-2, 5-2, 2 of the top dogs in Major League Baseball are squaring off in a hitter-friendly park, which is one of the top reasons why we did not go with the first 5 on the under. Both lefties, we're staying away from that, but I do like the Yankees to get the job done. As your first game, we're going to talk about. Anybody have any score predictions on that game? Do you think it's going to go over? Do you think it's going to go under? I mean, I'm going to try to get some of the data for that as well. Maybe looking in a little bit more for props. Anybody have any other thoughts on the Yankees and Tampa Bay Rays game? I mean, the money's pretty even, literally. Between the tickets and the money, it's pretty even. The lines have stayed pretty much the same. Over and under, majority of the money's on the under, obviously. After their very, very low-scoring game yesterday. Anybody have any other insight on the Yankees and Rays game before we move on? Come on, people. Thoughts on the Jays tonight? What's up, guys? Love the live stream. What's up, Brian? What is going on, people? I'm pulling up just some numbers right now. Love the over in that freaking WNBA game. 100K on NHL game is the highest I've seen. Interesting. Pulling up the some of the numbers for the Yankees. Okay, so we're seeing the under 7 juiced at 130. First 5 is at 3.5. Juiced under at minus 125. Something's a little off with that. Something is a little off. Tampa hasn't been scoring a lot. I love the under. Yeah, man, I mean, it kind of just seems a little weird to me. It really, really does. Running the first inning. The hell is that juice to? 165 to the no. Will there be a run in the first innings juice at 165 to the no? Huh. Interesting. I kind of like some runs in this game. I kind of like the over 7. But we're not going to sweat that one out. We're bystanding on that one. We are bystanding on that game. All right, what other games were we looking at that we were going to talk about? Braves and Nationals, love the over, but we're going to be completely off that game. Something's extremely off with that game. Braves and Nationals, completely staying away from that game. Orioles and Blue Jays. Let's jump into that game. What are you guys doing throughout the day today? Over here on YouTube, Crazy Boys. Zimmerman and Jose Barrios. What is this, bro? What kind of spam shit is this? I removed it. O's and Blue Jays over, says somebody in the TikTok working. O's and yeah, I don't know what that was. O's and Blue Jays. I'm not a fan of Jose Barrios. I never have been, to be quite honest with you. I don't think he's a good pitcher at all. If anything, I would lean towards the Baltimore Orioles team total in this game. Let's see. O's just put up 6. Let's take a little bit deeper dive into Jose's year so far. So he's coming off a good game against Detroit. Game before that against Minnesota, he had 13 Ks. And then before that, he's got banged up a little bit. Not too much, though. Sitting at 9.5, that's got to be juiced under, right? Well, Zimmerman is on the hill for the Orioles. Yeah, I like the under in this game. Under 9.5 for the Orioles and Blue Jays. You can find these on any Fahid. Just let's look anywhere. I like the under in the Orioles and Blue Jays. Definitely not going to be on any crazy game with a wild pitcher like Barrios and then awful pitcher like Zimmerman. So if you're back in Zimmerman, you might as well ride out into the sunset with that one. Another game we were looking at earlier today is the Red Sox and A's over 9.5. There's a couple things there we're going to touch on them. This pitcher for the Red Sox, he had one game. Obviously, you can't really judge anybody. He's a rookie, big righty, big old boy. Got banged up his first game. Not even going to go over the stats. And here you have a very, very bad team with the Oakland A's. A couple things to take into consideration when you're looking at these games. Kind of like the trend of the games, right? They've played 4 times. They've never gone over 9 runs. Oakland is the dead last offense, I think, across the board in almost every single stat. They're terrible. Whenever they do win, they barely put up runs. Their pitching core is tragic. Their relief pitchers are tragic. They're 17.5 games behind. There's just so much bad about the A's this year. However, this is a great opportunity to finally freaking hit the ball. On the flip side, their A's are pitching another bad pitcher. It's kind of got some work behind him too. Super high whip, gets a lot of people on base, gives up home runs. I think this game is going to fly over 9.5 runs. It's a game that should have been on the premium card. I really was trying to push for this game. It'll probably end up on our YouTube premium selection for those people that are on board as a tier 3. So A's and Red Sox, I'm going over. None of these games have gone over in this series. 2 very, very bad pitchers. Red Sox are finally going to give the Oakland A's an opportunity to get something going. So I'm going to the over here at 9.5. A's and Red Sox over 9.5. KJ, I like the under in the Dodgers game. We were going to touch on that game here shortly, but I'll go to it right now. The only thing that scares me is Detmers is bad, right? He's the guy, I believe, that had the no-hitter, correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think he had that no-hitter, or was it a different guy? But anyways, this guy's not good. He's not good at all. And there's one thing to really understand about the Dodgers is they have a lot of guys that can hit the ball. It's just right now they're not hitting the ball in place. You have a very desperate Angel team right now. And Detmers has been tragic. He's got a 3.83 ERA. It's kind of like limelighted by the game where he did have a no-hitter on the May 10th. Ever since then, though, he's not a strikeout guy at all. But this Dodger team right now is just unbelievable. It's just so bad. So bad thing for me is that Reed Detmers guy. His ERA on the road is horrific. This is a Dodger team that has been struggling. They can't figure anything out right now. I mean, the fact that they're literally in stride with the Padres and the Giants, two teams that I'm not very fond of offensively, is just embarrassing. For the amount of money that's involved in these organizations, the amount of money that's involved in some of these individual pitchers, let alone the rest of their players, some of these pitchers are paid more than entire clubs like the A's and stuff like that. Like literally their entire salary is more than the other team's salary, one player. And you can't figure out ways to make this to make this work. There's so much going on right now. 18-10 at home for a batting order like this with the Dodgers is just, there's no excuse for it right now. And yeah, the Angels kind of hit a little bit of a slump here. Neither team can score. I love the under in this game, but I cannot go near it because Detmers is pitching for the Angels and he is over a 6 ERA on the road. I want absolutely nothing to do with it. If anything, I would lean the Dodgers -1.5 yet again. But obviously, every single game, the Dodgers get bricked up on the run line. So I'm going to be completely off that game. However, if you do guys want my honest opinion, I think until the Dodgers can hit the ball, the under is a very live play here. But Detmers is awful on the road. So that's a complete stay away game for me. Mets and Brewers. I think somebody brought that up earlier. I want nothing to do with the Mets and Brewers game today. Under, I guess, under. Mets, Brewers, under, boring, snooze fest. I'll tell you a game that I am on. This is a premium play of mine. Fuck it. Yeah, let's run it. I'm on the Cubs team total over 5.5 today. Wrigley, we're at Wrigley. We got some wind, obviously. But Ryan Weathers is 100% fade material. I do not like this pitcher at all. Cubs are going to come in. And I took the Cubs team total after the last time they got belted. It was against the Yankees. I took the Cubs team total the very next game. I think it was at 3 or 3.5 or 4 something. And they they hit their team total quite fast. I'm going to go with the same concept here. And I just think it's Ryan Weathers is a bad pitcher for the Padres, but he's even worse on the road. Add a little bit of Wrigley Field, pissed off batters, and some wind. I think the Cubs are going to dominate the Padres today. I think my favorite play of the day today is the Cubs team total to go over 5.5. And then I love the Cubs on the run line. Let's see what we can get the Cubs at right now. And we're going to touch why we're not taking them on the run line as well. Cubs -1.5 is +130. So if you're looking for something good, I like that as well. Let's go over Weathers just last little bit. I mean, he's only got 8 Ks, I believe, in his last 5 games, maybe even less than that. I don't quote me on that stat, but this guy is not here to impress anybody. Not only that, you factor in Wrigley with some weather, it's going to be bad. His last couple games, they lost 8-0. They lost 8-2. They lost 8-6. They lost 10-8. They lost 11-9. This is just a nonstop repetitive cycle of this guy is getting destroyed. His relief pitching, his kind of like core unit that is coming in with him is awful. It's kind of like the Rockies. When the Rockies pitch some of their bad players like Herman Marquez, they follow it up with more junk, and they follow him up with more junk. When you see some of these guys continuously go over, I don't know what it is with these managers, but they just keep these pitching cores the same way, and it's just like going on the over every single time these certain guys start, and it's Why not? So I'm going to be fading the Padres today. They come off a massive win yesterday. Cubbies got up a little bit on them, I believe, and then they absolutely destroyed the relief pitchers and closers from the Cubs. But again, I'm just going to continue to kind of go over that repetitive cycle. Cubs get destroyed, bounce back, bad pitcher at home. I think they bounce back 5.5 runs. So, sorry, 6 runs. So I'm going over is your free play. It's not free, it's a premium play. All right, I want to pull a prize picks. Are you guys on prize picks? I want to go over what I'm doing here for prize picks. If you guys are not on prize picks, download it and use the code. And then we're going to touch, after this, we're going to touch on NHL. We're going to touch on the NHL series. Under what, though? Says someone in TikTok. I don't know. I don't know what you mean by under what. While we're pulling up the prize pick stuff, does anybody have any best bets that they have for today? Do you UFC? Benny does UFC. What is y'all's favorite play of the day? Let's touch on that. I added the prize picks pin. So if you're not on board, just click that link in YouTube and then click that bit, and then it'll send you over to the app and use the promo code GHOSTPICKS, and we're gonna go over a prize pick one. Tampa Bay Lightning, Angel Diaz. We'll touch on the Lightning stuff as well. But right now we're gonna get into our prize picks. I will have OBS up here for YouTube for more graphics and stuff here. Once I finish setting this all up, I'm clearing it all out. I'm getting rid of like a lot of my Army stuff on eBay right now. I should be gone in about 2 or 3 days. Have more cards over here, got to get rid of. Frick, man, I got some old schoolers. I got a Acuna right here. I got a Patrick Mahomes rookie right here. And I got a Ja Morant right here. Panini 1 downtown. I'm looking to move. Anybody wants this 10K 1-day deal? You let me know. 10,000, this is yours. Ja Morant rookie card downtown Panini 1 PSA 10 low pop. I'm moving that here within the next couple days for a little deal. Anyways, we're gonna go into prize picks. If you guys aren't on prize picks, I love it. It's been fun. Cardinals on the alt spread, Drake, kind of like it. It's just that line is way too low for my likings right now. We're gonna go NHL today. So if you're not on prize picks, follow along. If not, we'll touch on the NHL series here shortly. Prize picks, use the promo code GHOSTPICKS. Guys, get on it right now. Get on prize picks. Get on prize picks. When I mean I have so much fun just looking over these player props, it just makes the game funner. It really, really does. And they're always doing deals, by the way. I get like 4 to 5 freaking free wagers, and it could be like 25, 35 bucks. And you've up to 10, you can go up to 10 times. You can win up to 10 times. So free 25, 30 bucks, get 300 bucks back if you hit it. Anyways, I'm on prize picks. I'm going into the NHL game, and I'm going straight over to goals allowed. And the only one there available to click on is Darcy Kemper. I'm clicking on him. Okay? I'm clicking on him. Then I go over to shots on goal. Once you click on shots on goal, I'm going to Nikita Kucherov, and I'm clicking on him. And that's all I'm doing for those two. That's my 2-teamer for prize picks today. I'm going to have a TikTok out with here shortly, but if you guys like it, let me know. I'm going Darcy Kemper over projected goals, 2.5. And I'm going Nikita Kucherov over 3 shots on goal. $20. It's 3x. Way better than a parlay. 3x, $20 pays out 60. but I'm going 200 to pay out 600. That's going to be my prize picks of the day. I have it on 2 different prize picks of mine. So I'm going Darcy Kemper, projected goals allowed, over 2.5 goals. Nikita Kucherov, the GOAT. I think he's going to have a hell of a game today. I really think Colorado is going to spend some time in the penalty box today. They're going to be coming out fast, but they are not ready for how big Tampa Bay is. They really, really aren't. So I'm going Kucherov over 3 shots on goal, in the mere fact that I'm pretty much banking at this point Tampa Bay to get at least 2 to 3 power plays. And you guys know when Tampa Bay's on the power play, Kucherov is smacking that stick on the ice, and he wants shots on goal. So I'm going Nikita Kucherov over, and then, right at the bottom there for your prize picks, it just says, it's easy. Play Sentry, it's good to go. So if you guys aren't on board on YouTube, make sure you guys click the link at the top there. Jump on board prize picks, and let me know if you guys are riding with me. If you guys ride with me, shoot me a screenshot. We'd love to show it off later for tomorrow's video when we cash it. But I'm also going to go for a 5-teamer, and I'm going Major League Baseball. I'm going all the way down to Connor Plinkton for not for strikeouts. Earned runs allowed. I'm going down to Connor Plinkton for Cleveland. So guys, follow along here. If you guys are in prize picks, if you're scrolling on your phone, I got to get this updated on OBS, by the way. I really, really do. If you guys are on TikTok, I'll figure that out for another day, but right now you're just hanging out. But YouTube, I will have my guys, we'll be working for next week to get this done so that this 12 to 3-ish per day, depending on what time you guys would rather, for a little daily breakdown. I'm going Connor Plinkton. So if you click on Major League Baseball at the top of the app, and then you scroll over in like the little subcategories, earned runs allowed, I'm going Connor Plinkton for Cleveland. I'm clicking on that. He's at 3.5. You click on that, daddy. Click on Nestor Cortez, who's at 2. And then we go over into total home runs. And we go, we can't put him in there. And the Cubbies don't have him. You know who I'm going to do? I'm going to add the Dodgers in there. Okay, so over in total home runs, I'm adding the Dodgers. So in prize picks, when you click on total home runs, it just gives you like the top 3 guys on the team. It's going to be Betts, Turner, and Will Smith. So I'm going over for Connor Plinkton for Cleveland. Nestor Cortez, I'm going under projected runs allowed, 2. And then I'm going Dodgers, Betts, Turner, and Will Smith, over a half a home run. First inning hits allowed. Blue Jays have shot up, yeah. First inning hits allowed. I'm going to the Blue. I can't go to that game. Got to go to the Cubbies game. I'm going Cubs and Padres, 1.5. I'm going over, and that's going to be my 4-teamer. 4-teamer. Picks, prize picks. Use the promo code GHOSTPICKS. Download prize picks. Use the promo code GHOSTPICKS. 4-teamer that I freaking love. This pays out 10 times, by the way. 200 pays out $2,000. Connor Plinkton, Cleveland's pitcher, over 3.5 earned runs. Fucking love that game. Nestor Cortez, Projected earns run allowed under 2. Dodgers, which will be Betts, Turner, and Will Smith. I'm going over for home runs. And then the Cubs and Padres starting pitchers, first inning hits allowed, over 1.5. Does anybody disagree with any of those before I lock this in? Anybody disagree with those? And if you guys do, tell me, I'm going to take it out. Anybody on YouTube? Cubs and Padres starting pitchers over 1.5 hits in the first inning. Dodgers, Betts, Turner. Tigers are getting rocked. YouTube everything says sound good to me. Nestor Cortez, under 2 runs. Connor, over 3.5. Yankees money line. Yeah, you gotta, Brian. It's unbelievably fun. I mean, they have CFL, they have soccer, they have WNBA, they have NBA, obviously. I love Prize Picks. So if you guys aren't on board Prize Picks, jump on freaking board. And matter of fact, let me lock that one in for 200. Actually, let me go 125. 125 pays 1,250. I really like that. I really like that. All right, I'm going to do one with you guys, okay? All right, we're in. All right, I'm going NBA. I'm going to go straight points, and I'm going to put 2780 from a promo that I had on this. So we're going to go 5. We're going to go 5. And whatever 5 people you say, yeah, I will after this. I'm going with the top 5 guys that you say. I want 3 players to go over their player props. I'm telling you right now, I love Jaylen Brown's immediately. I love Jaylen Brown, okay? He hasn't had back-to-back games where he's gone under 23 points. I love everything about him at freaking home, baby. Come on, right? We have to go Jaylen Brown. I'm going to go 3 players right now. We're going to pick their points total. I'm taking it from you guys. I'm going to use this little promo I have left. It's like $28 or something. That you guys are going to run with me. So Curry, Tatum, and Clay, they're the top guys. And Brown. We have Horford. Horford's at 9.5, Brian. Horford's at 9.5. Is that one we're going? Al Horford over 9.5 points? Or under 9.5? Under? Really? Under for a Jaylen Brown over 6.5 rebounds. Or under for Al, you said. Under for Al, okay. I got the under locked in for Al Horford. What was that other comment that just came through? What is it on? Jaylen Brown over 6.5 rebounds. Let me see if that's on Prize Picks. Rebounds. Jaylen Brown, 6.5 boards. Really? We're going over on that? All right. let's not get carried away on Al Horford here. Al Horford under 9.5 points. It's locked in. Jaylen Brown over 6.5 boards. That sounds crazy to me, but screw it. We're going to run it. 3-pointers made. This is very, very, very good. So we have 3-pointers made here. We have Derek White at 1.5. Kind of interesting, right? He's pretty good at home. We have Curry at 4.5. Tatum at 3.5, which is mind-blowing. Jordan Poole's at 1.5. Al Horford's at 1.5. Marcus Smart might be the go-to, right? He's at 2.5. Marcus Smart, 3-pointers made. Which one do we like here? The first one I see come up on the chat, I'm taking. Curry's at 4.5. Tatum's at 3.5. Clay's at 3.5. Jalen's at 2.5. Curry under. That is suicide. Ugh. I love that, Drake. I love Marcus Smart's over. I kind of like Jordan Poole's over too. 2 threes, he gets hot, man. Grant Williams is at 0.5. Can Big Grant pull one off? Can we get everyone rooting for Grant? Big Grant? Someone dropped a hammer on the next one. We got to roll with the next one we see. Wiggins is at 1.5, but that man is a perimeter to his freaking core, dude. Wiggins is not a 3-point shooter. Huh. Big Grant could give us one. He could, right? When's the last time he hit a 3? Someone check that. When's the last time Grant Williams put a freaking 3 in the back of the net? Can't believe we're getting spams like this shit, dude. Like, what is that? I know, oh, why are they on my page? Let's go Abs. It's gonna be going. All right, let's close this out here. YouTube, I need someone to close this out here in the chat. Horford, Poole, Smart, Brown even. Who's going to light it up for the Celtics tomorrow? At home, right? At home. Who's doing it? Someone's going to bring the crowd into it. I'm telling you right now. Somebody from this team is going to be making threes. Draymond under on points always. I fucking love that. That's added right now. All right, let's go to points, rebounds, and assists. Jaylen Brown's at 34.5. I think we found it, boys. Jaylen Brown, Jordan Poole, and Jaylen Brown. Those are it. That ain't a bad assessment. All right, here's the final one. Putting $27.80 to win $278 on this. Al Horford under points, which is wild. Jaylen Brown over projected rebounds at 6.5. I don't know if I could combine this. Let me try. I can't. We got to take Brown's rebounds out. I put Jaylen Brown points, rebounds, and assists over 34.5 in. I'm on Brown, man. I'm all over Brown. We're going to 3-pointers made. We're going. Oh, I almost clicked on Grant Williams. We're going. Fuck it. Derek White, you're in. Derek White just went in, boys. Derek White's in. He's the final leg. It's locked in. And that's it. We can't do anything else about it. It's in. It's in, boys. Derek White over 1.5. 3-pointers. Jordan Poole, points, rebounds, and assists. Over 15.5 locked in. Jaylen Brown, points, rebound, assists over 34.5. Draymond under all freaking day. And Al Horford under points. That is all White shoots. You know what? I might look into a 2-teamer for like 1,000. Derek White over 1.5 threes and Draymond under 7 points. That's like highway robbery. If I get 3x on that, right? Or maybe Jaylen Brown over 34.5 points and Draymond under. Points, rebound, assists. If I get 3x on that for 1,000, I'm doing it tomorrow. We will confirm during tomorrow's stream. 100%. Draymond's dreadful. Draymond is worse than dreadful. All right. Draymond under a rebound. Well, he does get some boards, man. All right, let's look into this Lightning series real quick before we hop off here. Guys, if you're not following the page and you guys are tuned in, make sure you guys give a follow, give a like to the channel as well. I appreciate that stuff every day. If you guys want to know, I do have a game of the month here tonight. Hopefully it gets the job done for us. I will post it again in YouTube in the comment section if you're not on board. Jump on board. I think it's going to be a fun, easy win. I think this game, later Glockman, I appreciate you coming in, buddy. Make sure you guys jump on board. I mean, right there, it's pinned at the top of the chat. Click on that. Now let's get into it. I'm only going to talk futures here for this. NHL series price. I'm all over Tampa Bay Lightning in the series plus 145. I like Lightning in 6 at plus 550 as my favorite play of this series. I think the odds are good. I think the odds are great. They're a great team, hands down. However, this is a Tampa Bay team that is not phased at all whatsoever. They've been here, they've done that. This is a very talented Colorado team, but one thing they have not faced yet is regression and defense. This team is the core of their team is defense. That Bogazarian guy, I don't even know how to say his name. Paul, some of these big guys from Tampa Bay that are strictly in there to put boards on bodies, like a Patty Maroon and Hedman. Some of these big guys, it's so hard to get by these guys. And Colorado so far, to kind of go through their Western run, has been playing pretty soft defensive teams. Not only that, but small teams. This is a very, very, very big Tampa Bay team. And one thing you're not going to see is a lot of like shorthanded goals or breakaways because they have disciplined defensive players. It is so hard to score fast, like a fast break on Tampa Bay because they're so sound defensively. They don't really push on the puck as much as a team like Minnesota or Edmonton, guys that legitimately don't care at all. More spam. Unbelievable. But yeah, they don't push. Like, what is this? They don't push like some of these other teams. They stay sound. They make you score 5-on-5. Period. They make you score 5-on-5. They're not a big penalty team at all whatsoever. And I think this game one's going to set the pace for the rest of the series, where it's not going to be Ranta and Makar, even some of these young, fast gunners from Colorado just buzzing all over. But I will say this: game ones, Colorado has came out and they've looked freaking phenomenal. So I am a little bit concerned about that. Fast, lots of shots on goal. Vasilevsky is someone to put. You can put the puck by, but at the end of the day, I'm looking at the 7 games here, right? Let's look at 7 games. We're getting hit by 6'2", 6'3", 6'4" guys that outweigh you by 20 to 40 pounds, takes an impact on you. Look at those Rangers guys. I was at the game. They were exhausted. You know, not being able to skate freely, not being able to set up your offensive zone, your power play just being destroyed time after time. I mean, between Sorelli, Paul, it's just this defense that Tampa Bay has is not only creates havoc, turnovers, shorthand goals, and we're just getting spammed in YouTube right now. I don't know what this is, but I'm trying to figure out how to permanently delete them. Like, what is this? Do you not have anything else to do, bro? Let me check this channel out. Yeah, I appreciate that. But yeah, so I like Tampa Bay in 6 plus good money. But most importantly, if you're going to take some good money on this, I like Tampa Bay plus 145 to get the job done against Colorado and go back to back to back. They're too good. They really, really are too good. Don't get me wrong, guys. Colorado can very well set the pace. They can score 8 goals tonight easily. They have that firepower. They have that fast-paced, just pucks on net, pucks on net, pucks on net. Don't care what's going on defensively. Pucks on net, pucks on net. And it really can just suck the life out of you. It can create penalties. Yes. So every single year I put a $500 bet on Tampa Bay Lightning to win it all. So did I bet on Tampa the last 2 years? Yes. Are they my team? Yeah, but I'm like a homer kind of. You know, I also like Florida Panthers, but whatever. Brian, we're gonna be doing more of a legitimate show. I'm gonna get things set up here. We're gonna have our prize picks back up here. We're gonna have some ghost pick stuff in the back here as well. Things are about to get a little interesting. But most importantly, we're gonna do this for not just for the content as well. It's going to be for everyone to get some good cheap stuff. What is this? All right, we're getting absolutely spammed by Naked HD XYZ. I don't know who you are, buddy, but as long as you sleep good at night by doing this. Serious odds. If so, yes, at the beginning of the season. Every beginning of the season, man. I appreciate that, Brian. Yeah, we hit 18,000. We're almost at 200 subs now. 18,200. And you know what? That's just because we do this shit every day. And there's new people that come in, follow along. Some people like me, some people don't like me, whatever. That's all cool too. But we got people that tune in every day. You know, I can go through the laundry list of people, the same names I see in the comment section. Appreciate you, YouTube. And, you know, you guys are essentially part of my lives at this point, which is wild. But that's really all I have for you guys today. Brian, you're always there. I really appreciate you, man. I see your name. I see you on the website. You're all over, man. That means a lot. So All right, TikTokers, I'm cutting you guys out. Oh, fuck. I don't even know how to stop this live stream. Maybe this button up here. Huh. Interesting. It even like gives you. But I'll be posting some of my. Make sure you guys follow me on TikTok, Ghost Picks Betting. I will post the prize picks that I'm gonna hit for tonight on there shortly. And I hope to see you guys on tonight's video. Appreciate you guys. Go Bolts.